We welcome you back to the Two Guys Named Chris show. The game is fact or crap. It's just true, false. It's 3 in a row right, and you win. Fact or crap, true or false. And if you're not careful, you might learn a little something. Let's go to Justin, who is ready to play. Hello, Justin. How are you?
Hey, good morning, guys.
Good morning. Here you go. 3 in a row right, and you win. Fact or crap. The marijuana that's used in research studies legally has to come from a lab at the University of Arkansas. And apparently, it's weaker than most strands you'd find on the streets.
Fact.
No, crap. The only thing that's crap about it is it's not Arkansas, it's Ole Miss. Do it down to University of
The
Mississippi.
Rebels. They're running. That's why they run it.
That's right. But thank you,
But it's
Justin.
weaker than street weed?
Yeah, I say it is weaker than street weed.
Do you concur, Kelly?
I'm not going to
Don't answer that.
I'm not going to.
He's trapping you.
I'm not going to.
They can't.
I'm not going to answer that.
One of these days, Biggie, I'm going to get one past
I've
you.
gotten. I don't like being put on the spot like that. On a day that I've embraced my joy and my happiness.
Yeah. I saw this.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's a great.
That's not
I'm
great.
going to engage in that. Hello, Josh. How are you?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Doing well, thank you. 3 in a row right, and you're a winner. Fact or crap? The Straw Hat Riot of 1922 was an 8-day riot in New York City over whether men could or could not wear straw hats in the spring before Memorial Day. Fact or crap?
Oh, wow. I'll say fact.
No crap. After summer's over, after Labor Day.
Oh, you went the other way.
They went the other way.
Yeah, whether Dave and I argue about that all the time.
Yeah, whether or not we're...
Right after Labor Day. Some nerve.
Yeah.
I'm with it, but I was talking about Seersucker the other day. Al Roker had on a Seersucker suit, and I said,
Post-Labor Day.
he did.
That's what I said.
But it's not white. I'm talking about white.
It's the fabric, Dave.
It's a seersucker.
It's a light suit. I know, but I think in the South you can wear it a little longer than you can. You shouldn't be wearing Seersucker in New York City anyway.
Oh, I beg your pardon.
You heard me.
That night I ate 3 steaks. I was wearing a seersucker jacket. Remember that night? I ate 3 steaks at
The sauce was on the lapel.
at the radio. At the radio convention.
You own Seersucker.
It's the worst song title ever.
At the radio
The
convention.
night I ate 3 steaks, I was wearing seersucker.
That sounds like
that's a David Allen Coe song.
sounds like it's code for something.
No, I wore my seersucker.
A suit.
Yes, well, a jacket and some beautiful pants. And let me tell you something. When the elevator doors open, heads turn, jaws drop. They saw me coming out there with Seersucker suit on.
Who taught you to
And
buy
they loved it.
Seersucker?
My mother bought it for me.
Okay.
My mother bought me a Seersucker suit,
Well,
and she said it's perfect for the big city.
It's Fatlock.
And
well, the thing about Seersucker is you get a little leverage if it is a little wrinkled, so it's good for luggage.
excuse me, I don't like what I've just been called.
Well,
I don't like the term fatlock because first of all, it's a great. One of my heroes, Andy Griffith, plays that part. He wears
A lot of
seersucker. Seersucker. I don't like this. It's body shaming, and I've just embraced my happiness. Today's the day I've embraced my happiness, and that's a lot of seersucker coming at you.
That guy in the seersucker ate 3 steaks.
That time I ate
Sorry,
three
my gummy kicked in. What'd you
steaks.
say?
That time I ate.
one for the father, one for the son, and one for the...
I got there so early, there's the steak sitting there. I ate it. Then they removed it, and another waiter comes out because nobody else is eating. They give me another one. I eat that one so fast. So another waiter removes it, and they bring out a third. What am I supposed to do, you know?
Eat it.
Boy, that seersucker.
You should really go to the next convention and panel on that.
That should, yeah. They just had a convention.
We weren't invited again.
No, many years.
That's too bad.
I need to get, where are they now? Chicago. I need to be in Chicago.
Get you a good steak
Get
in
a
Chicago.
really good steak and eat 3 of them and panel on that. Jody's playing now. Sorry, Jody. We're sitting here gabbing. How are you?
I know, bro.
Excellent.
All right. How about
Wonderful. 3 in a row right and you win. Fact or crap? The man who invented Magic the Gathering, which is a game, is named Richard Garfield. He is the great-great-grandson of President James Garfield.
fact?
It is a fact. That's a Dave Aiken special right there,
Yeah,
isn't it? Yeah.
The Garfield part is, the other is Goat Boy, our old colleague.
Biggie's predecessor, Goat Boy, used to play Magic the Gathering
Yeah.
quite a bit.
I bet he
Seems
still
about
does.
right.
I bet he still does, too, yeah.
He used to do that and go tramp around in the woods, didn't he, in the forest?
Sometimes they mistook him for a fugitive a few times back there.
Yeah, he was introduced us to LARPing.
LARPing.
Live action role play.
And that's Magic the Gathering. That's what that is, isn't it? No.
I don't think so.
No, I
Okay.
think Magic the Gathering, I think, is a card game.
Oh, it is.
It's card based.
But he did used to dress up like a centaur and run
yeah,
out in the
yeah,
woods, didn't
That's
he?
different.
That was
that live
that's
action
LARP.
role
That's
play, yeah.
But he did Magic the Gathering too.
Very much so.
Yes, he did.
And he probably did Dungeons and Dragons too. All of them.
I know all of it.
Yeah, like I saw the.
He embraced it.
Okay,
He embraced
listen.
it.
Okay, he embraced. 20 years ago, I would have looked at him going, "You're foolish." Today, I would say, "Good for you." I'd put my arms
Yeah.
around him. I'd say, "Good for
You
you.
do you.
You do you."
That's how things have changed.
I don't
Exactly.
believe that.
Exactly. I'd say, "You do you, goat. You do you."
Yeah, on Friday I saw some kid with a tail walking around. I think, is that live action? Or is that furbeing, whatever they call that now?
There's fur being too,
No,
right?
it's furries, not furry.
Furries? Okay, I don't know.
Furbies are the toys.
You see that furry get tackled on the beach not too long ago?
Good.
Yeah, there was a furry out on the beach.
With a tail?
Yeah, well, he was dressed in full furry costume.
What animal?
Horse.
Cat, horse?
Horse, and I don't know. He was like, he was just out there. They were having a furry convention, and the cops were breaking it up. There was something about causing a distraction on the beach, and somebody just came out of nowhere and knocked him down. And they got real upset. They
You
were
can't
fighting.
just knock down a man.
They
I'm
knocked-
good with it.
They knocked down the Furby, and the Furby fought back too.
With his hooves?
Had his hooves up, ready to go. Yeah.
Yeah, I just want, but I saw some girl. She was wearing a tail, and I'm like, "What is this? Like, why?" And I guess that's part of it. Is
Yeah.
You saw it with your own eyes, Biggie?
yes,
Yes.
yeah. I
In
think
our
this is-
building?
no, not here.
Are people still? What was that thing where you could go out and golly, I forget the name.
Geocaching.
Geocache. Are they still doing
I
that?
think that's still a thing.
Yeah, there are people.
I don't hear
Yeah.
about it anymore.
No.
So you don't have to dress up for that stuff. I mean,
No.
if you're wearing a tail around, you're asking to get stared at, so you can turn around and be like, "What are you looking at?"
Not from me. You know what I say? Embrace it.
No,
Live and let
don't.
live.
Let live.
Be happy.
Some bullying's okay.
Don't worry.
Be happy.
Be happy.
Two
Yes.
more, Jody, and you win. Factor crap. The best-selling item at Walmart is an apple. Apples. They sell more than 1 billion pounds of apples every year.
Cat.
Correct. Bananas.
Right next door.
Not apples, but bananas. And that still is the case. I've heard that for years now.
Oh,
But-
everything they sell.
Out of
just
everything,
fruit?
no, out of everything else. It's the number one selling item. The most money's made.
Not Funyuns.
No.
Not gum.
No.
I wonder what the
Bananas.
most common non-food Walmart item is, you know?
Yeah.
Clothing.
But
What do
some.
you think?
Yeah, but underwear,
more
like
specific.
socks, what?
Yeah.
Yeah. Underwear
Or is
might
it
be the one.
batteries? Or is it
I don't know. I
toilet paper?
probably look that up. I'll probably find out what.
They know that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bananas.
like non-food, non-grocery.
Mm-hmm. One more, and you're a winner, Jody. Fact or crap? There are only 2 cities in America that cross into 5 different counties: New York City and Jacksonville, Florida.
Crap.
Correct. You got it. Saw right through me. New York City and Dallas, Texas cross
All
into
right.
5 different counties. You're a winner. First one of the week.
That's
well
the
done. Well done.
Dallas. That's the Metroplex.
Mm-hmm.
Does it include Fort Worth?
I don't think so. I think Fort Worth's separate.
I do too. It's a huge area, of course.
They got plenty of land.
We were at a convention there once.
Yes, we were.
Oh, really?
Long ago. And I didn't eat 3 steaks, although I had a great steak there.
Ask for ketchup.
Del Frisco's Double Eagle Steakhouse, and I asked him if I could have some ketchup, and the waiter looked at me.
Slap
She
you?
was going to slap you.
Oh, absolutely. Didn't have a seersucker on that night.
You're not from around here, are you?
No. Shannon, hello. How are you?
Doing okay. Hope you guys are too.
Doing very well. 3 in a row, right? And you win. Fact or crap? The beat of the Mission Impossible theme song intentionally spells out the letters M-I in Morse code.
Crap.
What's that? Couldn't make it out.
Crap.
I hear crap.
Crap.
I hear crap.
No, that's a fact. They do
Oh,
that.
man.
It does that. That's pretty good if that's the case. I mean, and that is apparently the case that it spells it out. That's we have it here, I believe. Yeah, this is the actual music. That tap 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 is Morse code.
It's M-I.
M-I. It's dash dash dot dot dash dash dot dot.
Wow. Yeah, great team.
Too short, too long.
Phenomenal thing. Love it. Chris is on the line to play. Hello, Chris. How are you?
Hey, good morning, guys. K-Town Chris here, and my gummy has kicked in.
All right.
All right.
All right.
Fact or crap? Advance tickets to Woodstock in 1969 were sold at record stores for $18, and you could get them at the door for $24. Fact or crap?
I'm going to say crap.
That is a fact. That is what they went for. Isn't that
Really?
something?
That is the price.
$18. $18, which translates to $150 in today's money. $24 at the door, which would be $200. But most people just snuck in once they got there.
what I thought.
Just went in.
That's
Yeah.
$6 a day in advance.
That's right.
Think about
That's
it.
a pretty good price for that.
Bargain.
Yeah, $6 a day. Even in 1969, that's a pretty good price.
Wonder what they did. I'm sure that's a story for another time. But what did they do for food? I know they probably had vendors, but you had 400,000 people there.
Bring it with you.
Did you bring your own? Yeah, like pack a picnic or whatever?
10 peanut butter
For
sandwiches.
three,
What do you bring?
3 days.
For 3 days?
I guess you just didn't care. You went out there and did drugs and had sex and whatever.
Yeah.
All right, Chris is on the line to play. Another Chris. How are you?
Great, thanks. Hope you are.
Excellent. 3 in a row right, and you're a winner. Fact or crap. Major League Baseball games use an average of 65 to 80 baseballs per game.
Fact.
Crap. 85 to 124. That's 900,000 a season, and the budget for baseballs is $10 million in Major League.
Astonishing.
They spend $10 million on baseballs.
What is the average span of
Seven,
each
is it
baseball?
7 pitches? Is that what I hear? 7 pitches.
That
Is it?
seems high
then
sometimes.
gone.
I know.
You see them
Oh, I know. Foul away.
when they foul them away or just scuff them and they look at them and they're like,
Oh, I know.
toss them out.
And at the end of an inning, oftentimes the players will just toss them into the stands.
Yep, a lot. Did you see the Panthers quarterback threw his first ever touchdown pass yesterday, and the receiver threw it into the stands,
Hey.
and it was his first ever.
They got it back.
Well,
they
I
did.
saw
Yeah,
they
they did.
did get it back. I saw
At an
and-
away game.
Yeah,
I saw an update from it was the tight end
yeah.
who threw it, and he said totally got caught in the moment. Good news, we did get it back. They threw it back.
Yep.
And he said, I just totally wasn't thinking. I didn't mean to.
Of course.
Did,
Yeah.
did Bryce Young spiff the fan with anything?
Not that I've heard of.
I think they might have thrown it back as in like get rid of it right
They
then.
were Falcons.
Because they're
Yeah,
Falcon
fans. Yeah.
A lot of the announcers are saying, well, they'll go and bargain for that because it's his first ever touchdown pass, but I guess maybe they didn't have to. So will Bryce Young have a 15-year excellent NFL career and it means something, or will he be there a journeyman for 3 years and it doesn't matter?
I don't know. A lot of the
Odds are against.
Right now, yeah.
Odds are against
Odds
him.
are against, period. Odds are
But the
against.
analysts love him.
I've
The
heard
analysts
that.
that
I
I
keep
heard
hearing
yesterday
it.
keep saying,
I know.
One is he's a great kid.
Yeah.
He's really a nice guy.
Yes.
He's got his head on proper, and that he has a lot of potential coming up. I hadn't seen it yet.
Not yet, but it's early
But
now.
it's early.
It's early.
Early.
The only knock on him is he's undersized, but then everybody says, yeah, but he's performed great at every
He's
level.
accurate.
I'm going to tell you, though, it makes you realize how big like Cam Newton was.
Oh, I know. Did you
You're
see
right.
him?
Because
monster.
I'll tell you, I saw him line up yesterday or in a huddle next to a lineman. And I mean, Bryce Young looks
Small. I agree.
But then you remember Cam lined up next to those guys and he looked like
I know.
a lineman.
Well, a
He was
lot of
just
those guys are
beast.
6. I mean, Joe Burrow's 6'5". You know, they're
Yeah.
big. Herbert is 6'4", 6'5". They're big guys. But they're the perfect height because they're not freakish like some of us.
Right. Well, you
That's-
can't help it.
I cannot help that. That's right. And I've embraced it. You just embrace it and move on.
Right.
Randy Robert, you're the last player. How are you?
Hey, I'm doing good, but back in the day, back in my day, we called a girl who didn't mow her own lawn frequently a Furby.
Okay. All right. He just
It
played
always,
along.
it always takes a while to get there.
Get
but we
everybody
get there.
he got there. I can tell you that.
Was anyone else on pins and needles when you said
Yeah, I wasn't.
Yeah. I wasn't sure where we were going to go here.
I'll never say anything to get you guys in trouble.
Look at this guy.
No, we
I
don't
love
have
this
that
guy. I
on
love Randy Robert.
Love Randy Robert?
3 in a row right, and you win. Fact or crap? The United States has had a lesbian first lady.
Whew.
Nothing about lawns in there.
Man. I don't know. I've never heard of such a thing. I'll say, you say they've never had it?
No, I say the U.S. has had a lesbian first lady.
I'll say crap.
No, it's fact. Dave Aiken. It's interesting. Grover Cleveland's sister, Rose,
Huh?
was the first lady for 14 months of his first term because he was unmarried. Rose dated a woman named Evangeline Simpson, and they are buried next to each other.
Really?
Even back whenever he was president.
Now, that's a
for
fact.
Many, many years.
I had no idea.
I
I thought
didn't-
I didn't know that either.
No, I didn't know it was her. I thought it was Al Gore.
You,
vice-
you can't. You can't say something like that. Just can't say.
Mike held it up at a rally, a sign that said it.
He's a lesbian.
I thought you were going to say Eleanor Roosevelt.
Not confirmed.
No, it's not confirmed.
This is confirmed lesbian here. She dated a woman. Secretly, quietly, and they're buried next to each other.
What about James Buchanan?
They say he was gay, right? He had a dandy in the White House.
Yeah, he was
The first dandy?
Well, the first dandy.
No, that was just back then. The term dandy meant that you dressed nice. That was Chester A. Arthur.
I'm sorry. Chester A. Arthur had a
Remember,
first.
he had the pork chops.
Yes, that's
sideburns.
right. That's right. He was a dandy.
He was
You're
a
right.
dandy.
You're
Was
right.
he also a fop?
First fop. First fop. That's James Buchanan's man.
Let's confirm that before we
All
start
right.
spreading
we'll
these
play
things.
it tomorrow.